back to the Wolf and the Conqueror Roadshow. It's September 11th. What a tragic day in the history of the United States. But we have another tragedy, just as bad, for the people of Antigua and Barbuda. We're at Tomlinson's. And supposedly we're up here where they're supposed to be burying the future generations of Antigua, present and future generations of Antigua and Barbuda. We have done 2 episodes on this site already, but we feel that we have to do a follow-up. So I'm here with the Conqueror, Zizzy Thomas, and he's going to take you through not only the sites that we see up here about, 3 months later from the last post we did, but in addition to that, we're going to read from the report of the Ombudsman what she says about the quote-unquote burial ground at Tomlinson's. Stay tuned.
The Arlington-style cemetery.
Well, introduce yourself first now. Just say something, man.
And let me last my page. Because we need to... Today is the 11th day of September in the year of our Lord. And it's the month when I was born, back in 1965.
Yeah.
All right, continue it there with that.
Yeah.
Now, today, Wednesday, the 11th day of September, that marks many years back in 2001 when the Twin Tower in the United States and more so around the Pentagon got hit by terrorists. But we're hit by something here in Antigua and Barbuda that is worse than the works of terrorists. Some people may say it's a criminal syndicate that is running the affairs of Antigua and Barbuda. If you beg to differ, you beg to differ. But let's look at a situation that started with $2.6 million. And that $2.6 million was earmarked for a public cemetery. Reasons for that: our public cemetery back in 1828. And back forward now in 2024, we're now running out of space at the main public cemetery. The cemeteries on the outskirts, which they call the community cemetery, Lambert's Valley, and also the one in Willie Keys, which they call Grants. And now fully loaded. And when I say fully loaded, I mean that they're full up. No word or words coming from the powers that be. But it took the Ombudsman, after reports and top of reports and people inquiring on what is happening with our cemetery, made their investigation into what was called or deemed as an Arlington-style cemetery.
Show the cover, man. Show where you read from.
This is the Ombudsman report.
2022 and 2023.
2022 and 2023.
Go ahead. Proceed.
The Ombudsman is, and I would give her a name, Marian Blair, PhD. And it begins like this. The situation for the elderly has always been bleak. In fact, rumors say a funeral home is being erected on the doorsteps of the Fines Institute. Our lands are also being cleared in the vicinity. Have these lands been allocated for the crematorium? You see, the Arlington-style public cemetery has been divested of its crematorium. Or see, somewhere that you were told that the crematorium was going to be up here. it will just be an ordinary burying ground sandwiched between a child's playground. And there you can show them the child's playground.
The child's playground there is on the eastern side of the Sir Sidney Wallins Highway. That is when you're going up from west to east, the burial ground, which we're on now, is on the right-hand side. And due east of what is the burial ground, you will see in the distance up there, you will see the child's playground. So the children will be playing here and looking over and seeing the dead people, or the dead people will be looking over and seeing the children play, whichever way.
So as the ombudsman continue, that the cemetery will just be an ordinary burying ground, sandwiched between a child's playground and a proposed Olympic-sized swimming pool.
The Olympic-sized swimming pool is what was it? The National Swimming Aquatic Center is supposed to be somewhere over there. I guess it will be nestled amongst the cow, sheep, and goat in that direction. As you can see, some of the quality of bovine we have over here in Antigua and Barbuda in the distance.
But could anyone be that cold, uncaring, and unkind as to place a funeral home and perhaps a crematorium at the door to the home for the elderly and the St. John's Hospice? A sort of bazaar, one-stop shop. But in this culture of disrespect and disregard for human dignity, nothing is shocking anymore. Not even disrespect for the elderly and the sick. What subliminal message they are sending to the aged and the sick. But ye warned, fortunes changed. One day we may need the service of the home of the elderly, for we are all aging. Times are changing during the second budget of the debate 2023. A parliamentarian decried the appalling condition at a private nursing home. He promised to address the matter, where promises. But Vere and the public, sorry, no room in the public cemetery.
Oh yeah, we know this.
But it was just the morgues that were full. The St. John's Public Cemetery, 1865, was at capacity, so packed, not one single couch. Not one single couch could be found for another COVID victim. The St. John's Public Cemetery was officially closed, but the long-awaited Arlington-sized public cemetery is still in Cassie Bush. Show the people the Cassie Bush.
Well, you have different types of bush, you know. At least you have variety.
Show them the Cassie Bush.
All right. Well, we're looking here. What we'll say here now is on the northern side of what is supposed to be the public cemetery at Tomlinson's. And you can see large boulders, blocks, metal, mesh frame, something like that.
Yes.
Over there in the distance, you see some pallets over there. I don't know what that's all about. You see the fence that was being painted the last time we were up here. And if you look in the distance, you can see the hole in the fence. I think two ladies are
right now sitting by the hole in the fence.
Sitting or selling or doing something up there. This is the fence where
the car
ran into 2.5 months ago. Might have actually been the first occupant of this burial ground. Luckily he survived, thank God.
Yeah.
And that is what we are seeing up here right now. I just zoomed in to show you where the hole that the car made is still right there. No rebuilding or fixing the gate or anything like that. The hole still there. Where you drop it up, take that. You understand? That's how we roll in Antigua and Barbuda.
But this long-awaited Arlington Public Cemetery is still in Cassie Bush. A countrified but not so dignified. Burial is all there was on offer at the Valley Community Cemetery. round south. People's dead relatives were now castaways, marooned in this distant countryside burial ground.
No, Rita, the fence no fix, as I said.
Persons claim to have seen Jumbies begging lift by the side of the road. King Obstinate might be right. The Jumbi only waiting for night to fall so they could jump over the burying ground wall. As I repeat to you again, my people, this is where the government of Antigua and Barbuda, led by Gaston Brown.
Dr. Gaston Brown.
Dr. Who Gaston Brown.
And a doctor he had, but he's such a humble man, he doesn't want to use the doctor in front of the name.
In a hand and doctorate.
Let's say, listen, man.
You
no
can,
one Gaston say you're a doctor, doesn't.
Where you get the doctorate from?
You ask me.
Eh?
Me the last man for no.
One convicted criminal and doctorate. Eh?
Yeah,
you
we know you're a criminal, man.
You
but
are a friend. You
he's
are
off for Gaston, the Jack. He's off for Gaston. Gaston means well, you know. Gaston means well.
You have somebody I hang around in
You play the devil advocate.
in this place up in Connecticut, and I go buy honorary honorary professor. if this,
But if you buy him for you.
but the thing is, if you claim that you were top student in the world, right? When you did an online course in some university
Some
in
master
England.
from Manchester, somebody declared
Exactly.
and
And up to now you can't show nobody.
nonsense.
You can show people your birth certificate, your medical certificate from when you claim that you had you may suffer from malnutrition. The man say me malnourished.
Hey, me already tell her when we go with Gaston and that no. You ever see the movie The Omen?
Oh yes.
I remember when they want to do the son of Satan. They
Yeah.
want to starve you out and kill him. Right?
Okay.
Put one and one together.
Thank
I
you.
think why was he hungry?
Yeah?
Let's see what will happen and then we try to avoid it.
Okay.
All right. Look
All
here.
right, so let's continue.
The eastern side, this is what we want to show you. So you come down here, put up. God said he
Oh
called
no,
you
look
home.
at me.
Oh Lord, you put on your fancy shoes. Hey, check out them shoes here. We're breaking news. What is this? This you come with your fancy shoes? Where
Yeah,
a married you get married?
No, because we're coming to a cemetery.
Where you got the lion, the lion and them.
Right, we're coming to a
Why?
cemetery here and we expect
Oh,
to-
you're paying
to
your
respect.
respects.
Yes.
So you end up in the muddy.
But look at this.
You keep it up, man.
People-
you go and act nice.
On
with
a
the
very
Labour Party
serious
people.
note here, that we have taken $2.6 million from our CIP unit.
Yeah, the development fund.
That CIP unit hand that money over to, and the check number is there, and I can't really
National
go into the
Development Fund. That's where the money come from.
right? And it went to the Ministry of Health
Yes.
to deal with the cemetery, get the place done, fix them up so that burial can start without having be a jump over wall, over round south and all that. We didn't hear no word from it.
Yeah.
We're calling on Malwin all the time to explain to the public why $2.6 million is looking like this.
This is what it look like.
Why $2.6 million for our hard money is
$2.6 million
looking like this.
of nothing.
Now,
This is what it gets you in Antigua.
it
The
gets
burial
further
ground.
and worse that we spend 53,000 dollars for a drawing and a design of an Arlington cemetery. Arlington style cemetery. You all look at this.
Look at how we pay respect to the dead. In Arlington, it's all the graves
You
and
look at
lined
this.
up.
We were promised.
All white.
We were promised by Lionel that they're going to be
Lionel
burying people since last month.
Yeah.
All
But
right,
in August.
Carnival come, everybody jump
Carnival
up.
gone, Carnival gone.
Carnival gone, summer gone, and all our we wait to see things happen. Nothing happen.
This is the reality.
They come, and when they made the announcement that they were going to build a chapel, the wolf and I came on the ground and show you that there was no space that they could uphold any kind of chapel.
Chapel.
Then they changed their mind again to claim that they were going to build an administrative building.
An administrative building in the graveyard.
And an administrative building, and according to you, in the graveyard. People, I don't know how serious this is, you know. Because when it comes to money, remember, right? And remember that back in 2012, that there were lots of things that were saying that people thief money and this and that under the United Progressive Party. People marched through town asking where the money gone. Malwin Joseph
You mean a march? You mean right there with our
went on the political platform and say,
about the fencing.
tell the government for taking hand out your pocket. If a government is raping you, if a government is abusing you and the government don't stop, the government will continue to abuse you. And that was Malwin Joseph.
Yeah.
You know, they love to run for go say that then go sue because this and that and whatnot. And what we do believe in recordings.
Yeah.
That's one thing that we can say that we do our research in what? Recordings.
Recordings.
Right?
Take a
So
look
here
around.
we are. Look at this. $2.6 million people.
2.6. We're on the eastern side of the burial ground, and that's where I say it's hem between the playground. I can't remember the name of the Maryland or something.
Yeah, yeah, Maryland.
Maryland playground. So they have all the what you call it, bumper cars and the,
Yes,
the
and
little carousel and so with the
sing
horses
and,
over
you know what I
there.
mean?
They even have a little rappel thing you rappel over the kids and so, not too high. And you have all the other things that kids like to play on, all the bumper cars and the different entertainment rides. So
Yeah.
they'll be over there entertaining, and people over here, while they're jumping up and the kids having a good time and life is good, you'll be over here hearing all the music playing in the
And
burial ground,
people-
and you'll be
people mourning.
mourning you're dead. You
Yeah.
see? So you get your fun and you get your sadness, your tragedy and your laughter.
Exactly.
All in one. That's
Yeah,
how we
and you
roll in
know,
Antigua.
It's ironic that Maxwell said that they go plant flowers when they don't build the chapel and all that and so forth. Look at the trees around here. Who
I go
water
this way,
them?
man. I go long way, man. I go
Yeah.
long route, man.
Who-
I had time.
Who water them here?
Oh, those are the ones he planted? Oh, that's the
Who
is
watered
that
them?
the gardener, the
And now,
landscape specialist?
and now I'm doing an investigation on 5,000 trees. Left the shores of Antigua and Barbuda. Two Barbuda. Right? Left the shores of Antigua, 2 Barbuda,
Right.
going down to PLH.
Nice.
5,000. Okay?
You couldn't bet 10?
And he come from outer the dark pen,
Yeah.
from Fort Road. On Low Fort Road.
Yeah.
All right? And now, look here. Then just like say them borrow the 2 trees and plant them in case that them, you know, that something roll up. Look at this. Look
This
at
is a
this.
mound. It looks like something was happening here.
Not even
but
for
never,
cut the grass, Jack.
it never panned out. They talked a lot, but this is it. So, yeah, we are on the southern side of the burial ground here. There's a road all the way around if you look here. There's a road all the way around.
Yes.
So you see the road here. This is the southern side, as we were over there before, right? So we're just giving you all a good walk of where all your loved ones will be buried if they live in Antigua and Barbuda. This is our final resting place for the present and future generations here. This is the people who living on the southern side there. I guess that's
Of
some
which no
form of
expansion can take
Potter's
place.
extension, or they might call up their painter still. I'm not certain what the dividing line would be, but they'll have a bird's eye view of the
Of
corruption.
The public cemetery.
The corruption. I need to talk about that. The corruption that is whatever's supposed to go on here.
What's supposed to go on, whatever's supposed to go on.
Millions have been spent.
You know, it's ironic that they can't expand
Yeah.
to the south,
No, they can't go any further.
nor
This
to
is
the
it.
west.
This is how small it is. I'm trying to give you all a feel of how small this burial ground will be. It is not the side of the public cemetery, St. John's Public Cemetery, right? And it's low-lying, and it will clog up with the water. As you see now, it was sunny earlier, but now we're seeing some dark clouds forming. Now you can imagine this low-lying area in a hurricane. By the time you come after a hurricane to look for your loved ones, and you
when it
wait through
pass-
all that mucky.
Them pass Factory Road.
Yeah.
Why you coming up, they're going out.
Yeah. Why you coming up? The body and them, the tomb will be floating down the road. If
My
this
brother,
not,
this
if it's
is
not rectified.
This is serious.
Some mounds of dirt. I don't know what the plan was here.
And it is corruption that marks corruption.
Mm-hmm.
And this corrupt practice of the present administration of not being honest with the people, now count for when they take the money for say that they might do things like this, and then I show you on side work. Because you want to know up to now, me want Malwin for come and show with the receipt for the man, right? Or the contract, because that's supposed to be public document. Show with the contract that he and the man, or the government and the man, go into in order to design this Arlington cemetery for $53,000.
Oh, you see up here, there's a big pile of bush over here. I mean, you know, somebody could have been buried there now. We just don't know. That might be.
Waiting at the one the top side of her.
maybe the regime that may bury political opponents.
I know Vivian Richards Stadium had a mound, but this is what it'll be.
But you know, boy, that is just. You have to watch that soon, man. I got some serious tall grass right there. That's the southern side.
Yeah, and look at this area where they said it have road. That when rain come, if you look at the height of the road, there's no drainage around here.
That's it.
None whatsoever.
The water's going to be
and from since,
in the ground where people are buried. There's no drainage.
So for 8 years now that we heard of this money been taken from the CIP and put in the hands of the Ministry of Health and Wellness to design, to fix up, to get a cemetery going, because the cemeteries across the island, the public and also the community cemeteries, are all filling up.
Filled up already.
They filled up already?
They filled up already. They just throwing body on top of body. What you do with them?
Oh, no.
If you don't know if you throw on body, what you do with them body? Just throw them on top the next one. It's like warfare, you know. You think you have any nice burial right now? Huh?
Jeez.
You know they call this, yeah? This is not being buried now. You're being put into a mass grave.
So the ombudsman was right when they point to the area of which that relatives were just thrown into all kind of hole. Just back or go and dig one hole and then just throw them back in there.
Yeah.
Like mass. Like mass burial.
Mass burial. That's a worry.
And that is what we come to in Antigua and Barbuda.
After spending 200 and something million for this.
After spending 2.6.
2.6 million.
2.6 million. And look where we did. Look what happened here. Look at this.
I guess burial at sea will become more popular because you can't bury a land because there's nothing there for you.
People, we have to be serious.
Talk about Annie and just throw you out to sea.
People, we have to be serious where governance is concerned here. It's not get covered down with the situation of gangs and you run to parliament to deal with anti-gang law. Right? This also is serious.
Yeah, this
one also is serious.
We have to stay focused.
Because when monies are taken from the government coffers to do things for 8 years now and cannot present the people with a public cemetery, but having excuses about this place, delay for build and chapel? Delay for build and chapel? Huh? You don't have one gate out, they want me to build a gatehouse.
Yeah, the call look like you want to like and subscribe now.
You believe so?
You listen attentively.
Now look at Lionel talk about parking. Watch out. Look at this. Huh?
You're just watching nice shoes, right?
All this.
You're looking over in a come.
Just a bunch of waste.
You'd have to bury them up here.
These trees are not even taken care of.
They were alive the last time, but they look like they're semi-dead now.
Yeah, look, they're dead. They're dead. I am not going to touch them for break them scar and say them kill the tree of them. But look here. Look at this. So Antiguans and Barbudans, as we continue to mount these road shows, it is for us to highlight the damages. Where it's fruit bag? The damages that this government have done to us, where money is concerned. Eh?
I wonder who had that.
The damages that done to you where your finances is concerned. Imagine that you, how one country are run, and a man say here the finance minister and you know about financial engineering and all these crazy notions. Can't give account why Antigua and Barbuda in the first 6 months of 2024 have find itself with a deficit of $220 million, and the people of Antigua and Barbuda must not be concerned. Teachers sitting one day for money. Teachers sitting one day for money. People are still waiting for their back pay since 2018. People are still waiting for, nurses are still waiting for the $1,000. Police are still waiting for the same something too. And nobody addressing these things where money is a concern. You wake up, you hear Dwayne George gone somewhere. You see Gaston gone somewhere. This gone somewhere. That gone somewhere. Then driver come to you and tell you, boy, me just going to go pick up the sum for the boss. Because the boss will go tomorrow. Per diem. You know what I mean? Then go away and lime. Jump up in Atlanta Carnival and other carnival around the world. And come back and tell them that you're in their seminar. Eh? How can we live in a nation where the elected officials who are part of our government are not showing any interest in proper governance in Antigua and Barbuda? And you want to tell me that I must study who jump out of one party and they go on next one and all and something when money cannot be accounted for? How are we doing these things to ourselves?
Remain focused, Antigua and Barbuda. Remain focused. You cannot talk about all that whoever wants to jump aisle or jump over to the party when you have a government that has been underperforming from day one.
From day one.
And that is where you need to remain focused. They like this, what is happening right now, that they can keep your mind off of what is happening to this country.
Hey, look here. Look here, $2.6 million. There is no urgency in getting this thing done because they screw up the money. Me have to talk to you. But they screw up the money.
A thief of the money.
But there's nobody taking the situation and marching, going anywhere. Because everybody afraid that Gaston never call the name per radio. But let me tell you all this. As much as we dip on Facebook call people charlatan and this and that, you all should ask him the question. What he know about the man Metron from Bethesda? Ask him the question. What he know about Boboy? Where he does get, if he does get any money from Metron or Boboy? You just ask him those questions.
He says he's a very good student. He used to get A's in the day.
A's in the day.
I used to get F's by night from Boboy.
Oh no, rice pudding.
How is he say you get an F?
So when he approach and tell you charlatans and all that, tell him look into the case of 2012 in the breach of the Public Order Act when they were convicted.
Yep.
When he was convicted.
He's a criminal.
He is a convicted criminal. He can't tell nobody that the man a convict. And he not a convict, he a convict.
Amen to that.
Gaston Brown is a convict. And when you all hear him and putting these things on Facebook, I just tell you, none I ever bang my mother.
Bottom line.
None I ever put her hand on my mother's face.
I can't even tell you top bang your mother now because she unfortunately is passed.
It is sick. It is sick, and I say this.
Top bang your mother. But should have never bang her.
Say this, that as much as how Antigua and Barbuda that we're faced with these kind of dilemma, you have somebody pretend that they know things. The boasting how them just make this amount of money in a bank when nothing goes to $4,500. They just pay you. That is all you tell people. You go Canada for 6 months, you come back and tell people that you this and that and whatnot. You get up and raise your resume, telling people that you were top student in the world. Up to now, you can't present the certificate. You can't present nothing to show. And we can show you all my latest certificate.
The ombudsman, don't know so I'm upside down, man. You're upside down.
My latest certificate from my latest courses that I've done on elections. But this ombudsman report, my people, have some damning things in there. Having Jerry abusing the honorable lady, the good lady, because of her research and investigation into all them something that not happen here. And I want, you know, they don't bring none of them at all.
How come in the public?
Since 2016, since 2016, the lady makes a report on them and give them for lay in the House of Parliament.
Where you get that one day from a government printer?
There's no government printer, you know. Oh, you mean she don't investigate the government printer too?
Okay.
Oh,
so
you mean? Imagine. And we know that you're going to hit when the time comes.
When the time comes.
With the house of VC Bird, where VC Bird may live in.
The great, or what was great,
look
at Tomlinson's.
Look at it. Look how they take the picture there.
What?
All these people take the picture.
Oh, in the book?
Yeah.
That's how Tomlinson's really look, guys. You see, they even had no window.
Yeah.
The roof gone.
Yeah.
Nobody can live in that. That is the state of Tomlinson's. But we're gonna do an expose on that one when the time is right. Maybe not only about on ground, but in the air.
Yeah, man. I am appalled. I am not happy when some people continue to lie to you with your money. Continue to use your money and do all kind of something. Paying Lionel and others to come to the public and lie. Oh, look at this. Look at it.
What that?
This is how up the look.
Tomlinson's?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. They use it.
Vere, you remember the trade that you sit down, you know?
Of course.
Oh my God.
That's all in the Ombudsman's report for 2022 and 2023. But we're going to have that on the weekend. I'll probably read a couple pages from it on my podcast concerning Tomlinson's. And we just let people be focused. Do not get into what the party politics and who this and who that and who gone over and who remain and all of that stuff. You get into that and you lose focus of what is important.
Food is expensive. People are complaining now that not even the fowl in MLA.
Yeah.
You understand me? And the situation is that when the poultry farmers and the members of the Poultry Association will ask for license to import when things now roll too well. You understand me? When feed short.
Yeah.
You okay?
Kill off that off.
Right, you get a license. They can bring in a few. The reason is, and the thing is, number one, and what I've learned, the reason why egg gone up.
Stand up next to them bush.
Oh, wait, the reason why egg gone up, people, it is not because the chick feed gone up. It is because who then get a license to bring the egg and them from foreign and their shelf life, okay, is short because of the time that it take for come.
Go next to the bushman.
So let me, we've got to demonstrate something. You want me going?
No, not going there. You might come out and we can't before we back to God. See, that ground they look wet now.
No,
look
they are
over
right.
here, the tall, that's short. Look over here, right here, the taller
You
one.
want me go back there? Now,
No, this is...
this is our cemetery. All right, in between yourself.
Watch them shoes.
Yeah.
Watch your shoes.
Look at this. Look at this, people. This is our cemetery. This is 2.6 million plus 53,000 US dollars.
Zizi,
And this is what
the bush is
Malwin Joseph,
3 feet over your head.
Gaston Brown and Stedroy Benjamin and Arthur, you the people of Antigua and Barbuda for all them years.
Look at it. You get shot there and then Zizi get dwarfed by the bush and them.
This is sickening, man. You know, since May you come here, when the water in there, that what happened? Then come and cut over there.
Yeah, the bush go up and suck up all the
And
water.
left the pipe and the garbage over so. You understand me? Then broke in the fence so long, well, we can say probably a legal matters why it is not being fixed.
No legal matters, they should fix the fence.
Right.
The government should fix the fence and the man's insurance should compensate the government for whatever.
For whatever, okay.
You fix your fence. But you don't have nothing in here for fixing.
No, but the turn up a look sympathy. So that
Remember,
everybody...
that fence was built to protect the chapel. We had a lovely little chapel, interfaith chapel. The Roman Catholics, the Anglicans, the Moravians, the Methodists, the Bible believers, if they're still around, all the other ones, all the other faiths. And that's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be interfaith in the center, so all we all bury our dead, all our come together. And you realize they have all their nice ornaments and their valuables and so on for their service. So I can understand why the need for defense.
So look
at what you have to defend. Look at what the defense you can protect.
What I want Nikki and others who, because they don't want me upon them, they don't want me to be a part of their questioning pool. Me not talk about journalistic pool. They don't want me to be a part of them questioning pool to ask questions about anything, because whenever that you go and you start asking them questions from things from the last time, they will tell you them I deal with this week.
Yeah.
I want Nikki and others who are part of those people that are polling question to Lionel or Melford Nicholas
Yeah.
to deal with this particular manner where our money concerned. And I think that it's time enough that they should be accountable for the money that they waste, for the money that they spend off. They cannot give you account up to this day for the $2.6 million and the reason why this place stops out. You can start bury people without a chapel. You don't need all them stuff. And then rush and go up and have an airport and one airstrip there, Barbuda, and calling it an international airport. When we are only at category 2, we cannot gather international status for no other airport. And then they can tell people that they're going to close down the Cottington Airport.
Yeah.
Which the Cottington Airport, a small airport, so you're making a transition to a bigger airstrip. That doesn't make it an international airport.
No, it doesn't.
We are still at category 2 for the nonsense that Gaston Brown and them do in order for us to reach in that particular position.
Yep.
So Barbuda Airport opening on the 2nd or whenever they say they're going to open them, it is not open as an international airport. Okay?
Amen.
The status has not raised us, and we must focus on these things. We must look at stuff as how it is in Antigua and Barbuda. I'm ashamed, Jack. I'm ashamed that we are so much intellectual people upon this dear state of Antigua and Barbuda. And some of us let ourselves be compromised. Some of ourselves just sit back and just say, oh, well, me can wake up a morning and eat, so nobody else will care about them.
Yeah.
You can't do that. That is not what's supposed to happen in a democracy. And the government, for instance, 2014, that Gaston Brown and his band of merry men that are part of the cabinet has given National Empowerment Company Limited that belongs to Gaston's son mother, when Antigua and Barbuda, they claim, was a failed state. After the UPP come out of office, and that's what they say. But the first 3 months of 2000 the first 3 months of the time that they come to office, Hyacinth Company get 15 years tax-free concession, 50% off on property tax and other things. And all that thing is happening from since 2014 to 2029. How many of you hard-working people that have worked for government for 40 years have end up get the kind of a concession there. They say Antigua been broke when you people been left office. Come on, how you gonna jump in a MBS and take out $25 million to put in the stock market? And that happened a day after they won. Vere. The day after they won, that document had Lennox Western signature on them. And they're looking at us and think that we're fooling about things. My time to expose them for the ignorance that they're doing. We're going to continue the road show. We're going to tell you again, Vere, just show around and show them what up here.
This is the western side where they planted trees that are now dying for lack of water. Yeah, so the dead body and them trees and so flourish, got to get the protein from the dead bodies.
So you're going to say now, Vere, that the trees and them are going to be the first dead some for bury up here?
But not them grass, not them bush.
Some of them grass, they done dead.
You see what happened? They suck up all the water for the time being, but yeah. With hurricane season still, you have another
My hurricane season till the man in November.
Yeah. So we are right. We'll see how that one they pan out. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up now, guys.
So today, Wednesday, just remember, nice and sunny with a few low-hanging clouds. But I know that they're not posing any threat where rain or anything is concerned, and the weather is pure fine. The breeze blowing to the best of our ability right now. That will help us.
Yeah.
We will continue the road show, folks.
In the coming weeks.
In the next coming weeks, look out for us every Wednesday, God's will.
It's 11:30 or so.
11:30, also thereabout. If you want to get in touch with me, that you've seen something that you want us to highlight and bring to forth to the public, my number is 725-7841. You have anything that you need to investigate, because I'm a certified and qualified private investigator.
Yeah.
You can send your information to me and I will take care of that.
Or you can call me, Vere the Third, the Lone Wolf, 775-7201, and let's run these ballards out of office.
It is time for us to open the door for the public to come in and see all the nonsense that they take place. Gaston, I warn you. That's all I'm going to say. How long are that?
42 minutes.
Oh, no!